Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. For this video, as you can see from the title, we are doing this random kind of poster creation. And so right now this is like a voiceover, so I'm trying to watch the video while I'm like speaking and recording another video since I'm unable to right now currently like use my voice and do the voiceover on the app where I'm editing and merging all the like videos and stuff. So right now I am having to like watch the video while making another recording and then later having to put both of the recording into my editing softwares and put there. So yeah, so I'm hoping this may not be honestly it probably may not be too sync of what I want, but hopefully it's sync enough. So right now I am on Canva and I am designing this poster. I was thinking at first to do multiple posters. I had like no idea what to do. But then I then like decided that that'll probably take too long. So I decided only to do one. And I already kind of decided that in the beginning and stuff. Since I know like from the other times, usually doing multiple it usually take quite a long time. So I only choosing one for this. So, but I was thinking of doing multiple at first in like the very beginning, but then I was like, wait, probably shouldn't. That would take a bit long, and I don't want it to be too long. And like, yeah. Anyways, I will talk about my poster right now. So I was this for this design. I was thinking of doing like a food sale, like a muffin or bakery kind of food sale. And like the reason for that was because I was just watching like a video recently when I was doing this before like that of this they were it was pretty much they were designing something related to a bakery, like a brand for it. And like and with that I just like thought it would be fun if I do like a bakery kind of like thing. And I want to design, like create something. And I thought, oh, why not make a poster? And then when I was looking for the ad, that's when I watched the video coincidentally and thought, oh, I kind of want to do a bakery. And the first thing food I thought of was a muffin. And then so you'll see along right now. But right now I'm doing like, I'm adding some shapes. Well, technically only one shape right now on the screen. You'll see more though. But pretty much, the first thing I thought of was a muffin, and then searched that up, and then thought, oh, I probably don't feel like searching up. Oh, not that I don't feel like searching, more so like adding more pictures. Because if you later on, when you get to there, you see that I made the one picture quite big, and I just feel like and I want that to be like the main kind of food, and that oh, probably only one thing will fit, and I don't think and adding another would be the best for like the idea I'm going with, like what design. So I'm just chosen let's just do a muffin bakery thing. And I was thinking of doing like a bakery and feel like doing one thing anyways, kind of. So not really, but yeah. Anyways, but yeah. So right now I'm doing the square. This is the square I was talking about. Later I will be adding like a picture inside the square. But this is like the placement and also going to have like outer line of it and stuff. So I'm searching up Square on Google. I already have some few tabs open that I may need. I did have a tab on called the background remover. This is like these website that you can like move image backgrounds and stuff to make it transparent. Sometimes, in Google image, it doesn't always be transparent. Sometimes I want it to be transparent, like for a main subject to be, so I can put it in. But in this case, I never actually, well, I did use it, but I actually cut the video off early before I finish everything. So you won't see the whole process. I apologize for that. It's just I feel like nowadays it seems easier to do it without like recording. I don't know if it maybe just it is or like because it's laggy, because it's usually really laggy, especially when I'm recording and stuff. So that could be the case and why it's easier. So that's why didn't record the whole process. I really tried to record as much as I could, but then I did end it more early, like did edit in the process of it. So you won't see the thing, but in the end, I will show you like an image, a picture of it, of the finished product. You probably will still get the gist of it and how like the process goes by just looking at it, but or like at least the type of shapes and stuff, images or what text you use and stuff, but you won't see the process of like me changing things and adding addition or like whatever. So yeah, I apologize for that. Like I said, so here I'm downloading the muffin pick that I chose. I was thinking of like some few muffin picks, and as you can see from before, I was trying to point out with the cursor a bit of the two image. I'm pretty sure it was two because I was blabbering before, kind of like explaining before, so I wasn't paying too much. But you guys probably saw I remember doing that. So yeah, but in the end, I did choose the blueberry just because I wanted to bring out some color and stuff more. So like the blueberry, the blue of the blueberry, and like oh blueberry. So I chose this specific pick, and as you can see, I put it in the box now. And I made the square, the darker kind of square that we added before. Not only how to place it, but we add like kind of like a border around it. Now for here, I want to add another kind of border that's like a little smaller kind of like border. And so I'm sizing up this border weight right now of the picture. I put it on 14, and then I changed the color to a more lighter kind of brown color to make it pop a bit more. Here I'm just changing the size again, just adjusting to know right now I put 23. I'm just trying to think of what things to say. But yeah, you guys will kind of just watch the progress as it goes on. I probably should not I won't say for explain for everything or voice over every single little thing, but yeah. Here I'm doing another border for like the square shape. But I found I should make it the board a bit bigger maybe. So I turned the size up. And I also, since right now it's blending in with the background color, I would have to like switch it. You'll see that. I would switch the color. See, I'm going to color right now, checking some, I'm thinking like another brown or 10 kind of like tone, the brown. So, a brownish 10 tone to make it show a bit more. You can see a little, but I feel like still it's kind of the same color. It may take some time just adjusting both of them, both of the borders that I put borders on. Changing the color here. Finding the right color, I feel like. But seeing which one I like better. I'm sizing it down now a bit, since I feel like it would be nice to size it down here while trying it out. I am like adding another border, but this time on the shape kind of square that rectangle kind of put before, but like the poster kind of. It's not really paper, is it? But that for like a background design of it. The diagonal rectangle, almost like a parallel. Is that what I called it? I don't remember. I sure just remember pair of lines. But quadrilateral. Here I added some more shape. This one's a more rounded rectangle, and I'm like sizing it up. Moving it to a good placement. As things go along, you may see like more changes, some like more may sometimes move a bit at some places and stuff, adjusting or stuff, because that's kind of design process. You just, you plan things out. You may test some things, you may change some things, you may add things, to create the whole thing, and later you get a finished product, hopefully one that you're pleasant with. Then you can call it a day. Yeah, I'm looking for more shapes. This is like, I don't know what to call the shape. It's like a unique shape, kind of like star or label thing. I'm using that as like almost like a sticker, saying that's my quotation mark for bunny ears. Is it? Where you like, I imagine those kind of thing. I feel like those stickers that people put on or whatever posters, and it says like the sale, the price of it, like for sale, or like 20% off, or whatever, like that kind of thing. So I'm thinking of doing something like that, but for this, like you will see why it's bright in here. But it's pretty much one of those things I just stated out. But I don't feel like saying that right now when I'm not in that part yet. Like from what I'm seeing from the screen of the recording, because remember, I'm not seeing really what I'm seeing, but hopefully you sync. So, or at least close to sync. So I should pretty sure you see that the text thing more far along. So you probably don't see it right now. So just it doesn't seem like anything's happening right now. I don't know. I think I may have been talking to my sister at this point of time. um, yeah. Okay, yeah, okay, I'm moving again. But I'm pretty sure I was talking to my sister during that pause. Oh my god. But yeah. Since my mic was not on the recording thing, I was able to talk to my sister, and my sister was also in the room that I was in, and she was like talking and like playing videos and stuff, I'm sure. And so we were just talking there. I remember just realizing, like, oh, wait, I paused for so long. My viewers, they won't be, they won't see anything on the screen moving, changing, me get bored. That's all. You know, luckily I was able to finish my talk. Or I also, oh, this won't wait too long, right? Hopefully. Keep you interested only if I'm talking. Okay, but I'll just put music. But I'm choosing to do a voiceover this time. I remember doing music for the other ones, but this time I feel like doing a voiceover. And if you do perhaps do hear some noises, I apologize. Right now I'm just hearing my sister blabbering. Well, technically singing right now. Don't know if you guys hear it, but background noises. That does remind me. During the recording of this video, luckily my mic wasn't on, but like my grandmother did barge in the room because I had to go eat for my dinner. So she was just telling us that the dinner was prepared and stuff. And so she was telling us to go eat. So luckily my mic wasn't on at that time. Because then you will hear all that. And then it would just be hard if I'm going to cut it out or what, you know. Especially how I know, because for like my editing software is quite laggy and hard. I did go and put my video already onto the editing site, and it actually for like one of my edits, because I have multiple. But right now I'm using my laptop for all this. So yeah, so I did put it in my media into it, and before it like I couldn't see the video all because it wouldn't load. But now I actually could have it loaded. So that has like a positive thing that actually finally worked for that part for this one. So that gives me hope. I am noticing that most of this video I'm just actually not even talking about what's going on and instead of just talking about other things like a part or someone like a story during the whole thing instead of like what I'm doing. But yeah, okay, so right now I'm checking up some like text font. Like I know very well there are text font on Canva. I will be using it later, but right now I'm doing looking for a different type by searching up on Google and going onto a website instead. Just to get a different font that maybe Canva won't have, or maybe it does, but I didn't really check or looked. But yeah, I'm typing slowly font. I was thinking like the slowly kind of playful. Oh, not really. Maybe like the slowly kind of but neat, kind of nice. Don't know how to describe it. Kind of like font during that time, but yeah, I just searched up slowly font. I was actually did write sorry font at first, but then I was thinking of like writing playful, so I wrote it, but I didn't enter it because then the slowly one was loaded because it wasn't loading before. I just wrote slowly font, and I was just like, oh, maybe I should say something else, playful, or whatever. So I deleted it while I was still loading for the slowly font, and then but already fully loaded before I enter it. So then in the end, I didn't enter it. I was thinking of maybe like doing the search after I look through the slowly font website. Well, like the first one I show up or website I know, like this one I have seen this website and used it before. So just to scroll through it, because that was the first thing that popped up as well. Um, but in the end, I did actually find a font that I was thinking of doing. I was thinking of three fonts. I think I showed it in my cursor. Uh, I don't just know it, but later you see it was the Shapia, the Good Unicorn, and the Hearts of Everything font. So these were the fonts I was thinking of. So I did choose it. So in the end, I didn't actually do the playful font that I was thinking of entering and searching up because I did find a font. This is a case where I'm right now trying to find a font for like the kind of like the bakery name, which I just thought of when I typed it later, which you'll see later when I typed it in to the font generator to change the word, like right now, to Muffin Bakery. And so as you can see, I chose the Heart of Everything font. So yeah, I wrote the name that I wanted, which is Muffin Bakery, like I said. But before that, I wanted to use the Heart of Everything. There's hearts on the two sides of that word. I want to use like the hearts. That's the first thing I'm using both of them. Like first, I would like cut it so to get rid of the text and just get a heart. And then like copying and pasting because the heart was the same thing on both sides. Like they were the same kind of way and stuff. So I was just thinking of just copying and pasting it and then putting a different movie into different side. But in the end, I didn't. I only used one. You'll see later. I only used one of the heart. Like I didn't copy and paste, just left that one heart and I didn't choose to put two hearts instead of just one on one side. So here I'm just, uploading the Heart of Everything font into the Canva media upload link. But right here I'm kind of was struggling first you see as things stuff it was, it was quite laggy, especially when loading. There was a lot of waiting as well. But here while I was waiting for the other one to upload into Canva, I wrote Muffin Bakery to get the font to drag it in back to my Canva again and upload that as well. While the other one also uploads. Or maybe it's done. They just upload that. So I'm dragging it in, as you can see right now. Here I think I was cropping it here maybe. Unless I was lagging, because I was pretty sure I was lagging a lot during this whole process.